Governor Ron DeSantis officially ending his campaign for president as Nikki Haley celebrates what she predicted after Iowa, a two-person race.
Well, I was lucky enough to spend the day yesterday with Nikki Haley. She went to 7 different events, and here's a bunch of them. So less than 48 hours before primary day, I am currently at the largest gathering of potential New Hampshire voters in the state. And Ron DeSantis just dropped out. That means essentially, like a hockey game, it's a face-off. Trump versus Haley.
This is what we were waiting on. We said it was a two-person race. It now really is a two-person race.
As soon as he dropped out, he threw his support behind Trump. So does that mean his 6% go to Trump?
No, I think his supporters are up for grabs. Think about it. His supporters love America, and they wanted a new generational leader. We give them that.
I think you're getting to him because the attacks are nonstop now.
The radical left Democrats are supporting Nikki for a very simple reason, because they know she's easy to beat. So if you want a losing candidate who puts America last, vote for Nikki Haley.
I know I'm getting to him. I mean, because I know him very well. And the second he feels insecure or the second he feels threatened, he starts lashing out. I have said head-to-head, Trump loses to Biden. I win by double digits. This is about how do we win in November. And you know you can't win with Donald Trump. We're going to make sure you win with Nikki Haley.
Let's dial in the governor on this. Governor, she's surging.
All the momentum is not just the electability that she brings as the presidency, but we win everything up and down the ballot, and that's what we want as Republicans. We're tired of losers. We're tired of losing. Nikki brings a winning attitude to the entire team. It's awesome.
It's great to be here. We are super excited.
Nikki Haley just walked in. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. I'm glad to see her here, and I think she's got a really good chance.
So if you vote for Nikki Haley as an independent, is that to get rid of Joe Biden, or is that to stop Donald Trump?
I think it's both. I think a lot of people are looking for a change in approach, and they're not comfortable with either major candidate.
Sounds like Bob's going to vote for you on Tuesday.
And you know what? I'm going to spend every day trying to make him proud.
The thing about New Hampshire is it all comes down to retail politics. You've got to go to the hockey game. You've got to go to the brewery. She's gone to all of these places, and that's how you win, right?
That's it. It's about the connection more than anything. Trump hasn't done it. He comes in, he flies in, he does a town hall, he leaves. His numbers stay stagnant, and Nikki's catching up. This is where all the wind are at her sails.
Here's 2 more days.
A huge event tonight here at the Exeter High School, because Tuesday is Judgment Day. Judgment Day.
And now you have a judge.
Please welcome America's judge, Judge Judy Shineland.
I traveled 1,700 miles today to say that this is the person who has to lead our country in 2024. Otherwise, I'm going to be very disappointed. And you don't want to be around me when I'm disappointed.
No, I've seen that for a long time.
That's outrageous. Outrageous.
I'm done. You're gone. Goodbye.
Everybody knows the judge speaks hard truth. She always has. She's known for speaking her mind, and I'm thrilled that she's going to do that for us.
And it's an easy task because it comes from my heart. Because I've got no skin in the game except as an American, as a grandma, as a mother.
Well, Judge Judy, it's between her and Donald Trump now.
He should not be president. We don't want a barnyard bully as president. We want to listen to somebody who's got facts that the world respects.
Well, she would also be historic. She would be the first woman president.
And I would vote for her if she were a frog. Because when you have the merchandise, it doesn't make any difference if you're a man or if you're a woman. She has my support because she's right for the job. And it's a joy for me to be able to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the United States, Nikki Haley.
So as you see right there at the end at the Exeter High School last night with a great big crowd, the verdict is in from Judge Judy. She says, if you can, vote for Nikki Haley.
So she's already put $4 million, she said, bought ads in South Carolina. So regardless of how it does, theoretically, because we heard the same thing with DeSantis, regardless of what happens in New Hampshire, she's going to be fighting for 3 weeks until South Carolina.
Though, if she wins in New Hampshire, she will go on to South Carolina. What if Donald Trump wins in New Hampshire and the polls are right? Does she go into South Carolina, or does she drop out before?
Well, you would think it would be hard for her to drop out of her home state.
But you don't want to walk in your home state and then not win.
Well, let's find out. I know that, and we were just talking about this. Tonight, Nikki Haley on all the TV stations here in New Hampshire is going to run a 3-minute commercial with Otto Warmbier's mother, talking about how Donald Trump kisses up to dictators and wrote love letters to Kim Jong-un. And she, the mother, is going to talk a little bit about Donald Trump. And from what I've heard, it's a very powerful commercial that Nikki Haley's running.
But a lot of people would say they liked how Donald Trump would visit with Vladimir Putin, would visit with Kim Jong-un, even though he disagrees with their policies. To have a relationship with him might be easier when you negotiate.
Yeah, I mean, that's his argument, but it also shows you, too, she's throwing everything. She's not trying to hold back in order to join the cabinet.
How'd you end up running into the judge? That was cool.
She was at the Exeter High School appearing on behalf of him.
What did you think of Chris Sununu? I know he endorsed Nikki.
Chris Sununu, I know Lawrence in the A block today said that Ron DeSantis is the most powerful, most popular governor in America. Listen, Chris Sununu is super popular here, and keep in mind, he won across the board. He won with Republicans and independents, and he won with Democrats. So.
Right.
He's a great governor.
He's a great guy, and he's not going to be doing this anymore. He's done.
Listen, I had a beer with him last night. He's a good guy.
All right.
I want you to write that off and on your little.
They were
Wait, you had a beer with him? I thought it was dry January.
Okay, maybe it was non-alcoholic. I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.